Welcome to Kelly's Anesthesia Tips. Recently, someone asked a question about what kind of references or suggestions would one have for billing companies. And I do have a list of billing companies in alphabetical order, as well as a list of potential questions to think about when you are looking for a billing company. So I thought today I would share my experience, because I have worked for both the physicians themselves. I've worked for several different billing companies over the years. And what I have learned is that, either one are capable of doing it. Typically, and this is based on my experience, when you have your own office staff, they're focused and concentrated, but it is difficult to find people who are very knowledgeable, and it does cost. So if that's one of your considerations you're weighing, we actually did this the fun way. We went from doing what we call in-house billing, which is when you have your own billing, and then the billing companies came along and said we can do it better, faster, cheaper, smarter. And in a way, they were right. They were more efficient, but having learned those efficiencies, and my doctors hired me to audit the billing company, I learned it was actually cheaper for us to bring it back in-house with the efficiencies I had learned over the years. So what are your considerations? If you're going to be doing it in-house, you have to have a good team. You have to have a good administrator. And one thing you never get rid of is your accountant. There are plenty of anesthesia knowledgeable attorneys out there, so you want to make sure you have access to one of those as well. The decisions that you make really shouldn't be taken lightly, because this is your income source. If you are going to have a billing company, as I said, research them carefully. Ask the questions in what they call the honeymoon period before you commit to anything. And I say keep a spreadsheet for the comparisons, because it's not all about what percentage do you charge. Sometimes you get what you pay for. So you have to be careful about, going for which is the cheapest. Ask other questions about who retains the records, whether they allow access to the data off site by computer. Do they have mechanisms in place for internal reviews? Do they allow external reviews, etc.? There's a whole lot more. As I said, you can find those types of forms on my website. But I wanted to just share a little bit of the what's not included in the documentation that I share. And if you have any additional questions, you're welcome to email or call. I do return calls as quickly as I can. And I'll end today with, this is just a little different for my brother. One of his favorite lyrics was from a Josh Ritter song. Be good to everybody, be a strength to the weak. Now that's along the same lines as what I like to say, which is be kind to others and generous with your knowledge. So thank you, and hope to hear from you guys.